Hi, Ursula.
Mr. Lesko,
Yes.
how are you?
Well, it comes and goes. I don't know about your life, but
Oh, exactly the same.
yeah. Where are you at? Where's home?
Well, home is in Virginia,
Oh.
Fairfax Station. Our office is located in Springfield, Virginia.
Oh, okay. So you're near me. I'm in Kensington.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Not too
exactly.
far.
So what is the group?
Our nonprofit is Links for Freedom. Links to Freedom, I'm sorry. Links to Freedom.
And what does it do?
Well, we are a nonprofit organization that helps with the rehabilitation of wounded warriors, disabled veterans, and also survivors of military survivors, like the widows and the children of the fallen.
Oh, cool.
And we do all of that through the game of golf.
Through golf?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Huh. So why do you teach everybody how to play golf together, or how?
Well, what happens is several of these wounded warriors have either they have lost the limbs, or they're paralyzed, or they have traumatic brain injury, they have seizures.
Right.
They have several physical and mental disabilities, and they could not play the game in the same way.
I see.
The PGA professionals help each one individually depending on what their physical disabilities or mental disabilities are. And the game of golf is it has been proven to be very relaxing, and it helps all these veterans to socialize again. It helps them physically tremendously, because the game can be targeted depending on what their needs are.
Yeah, I see. Cool. And do you play at a course all the time, or just go out and practice, or how does that work?
Well, we have two programs, and we are 1 year old only. The organization is 1 year old. Our executive director has been doing it for almost 10 years.
Oh, wow.
He actually is this year's, he was the winner of the Patriot of the Year award given by the PGA.
Oh, wow. How nice. Yeah.
Yes. So we have two programs, one in the spring, one during the fall. Each program has 8 weeks, 1 day a week, Saturdays. And the participants arrive to one of the golf courses. We have one program in Fort Belvoir here in Virginia, and one in Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland. And each Saturday there's a 2-hour class.
Oh, nice.
And they arrive with their families, with their caregivers. If we are survivors, we arrive as well with our children.
Right.
And there's several PGA professionals that are volunteers that come, for 2-3 hours just to provide this service.
Yeah.
And we divide them in groups, and each day they're going to learn something. So they go.
So are you a family of a survivor, Ursula?
Yes, yes. My late husband was killed in Afghanistan.
Oh my goodness. So
that's how I first learned about the organization. I was a participant, and I went with my kids, and after a year and a half or so, it so happened that they were looking for someone, and I was ready to go back to the workforce.
Okay.
So
let me. I worry about time going, so let's cover some ideas we could maybe think of.
Sure.
One thing I just ran into recently, I was helping somebody else pay off loans for student loans, and I didn't know this before, but for family members, spouses of I guess warriors, that there's forgiveness and things like that for spouses, not only for the people. Okay, you're aware of that. Okay. Another thing that I think is very interesting, I think what you have to, what comes to my mind is you got to have something that people would buy or want or whatever. In other words, how, like a Girl Scout cookie or something. Well, how can you make money doing something? How do you use capitalism to help fund what you're trying to do instead of begging? You know what I mean?
Correct. correct. Yeah.
So if you know, what can be done at capitalism? I mean, you know what comes to my mind. I'm a golfer. I haven't played in 10 years, but I lived in Scotland for a while and grew up as a kid playing golf. So that now, just think if you went to all the major pros and got them to sign pictures or something like that. In other words, you said now golfers, you know, that you got some pros that would sign individual photos, you know, of the pro. Gary, thanks for contributing to the Wounded Warriors, you know, kind of stuff. And you sold those for $50 or whatever, you know, in a frame and something like that, to have something for people who are interested in golf, people, because that's, you know, and that's a more wealthy upscale community, right? So
Yeah,
it's a way, right? It's a way to get, you know, I would think, you know, for $10 or something, you know, you would have an investment in a picture and a signature of somebody and of them and their signature, or maybe even to somebody, that it may be an interesting fundraiser, or maybe just to do once, you know.
No, we actually did it. They did it once before I came on board. They had a silent auction with a flag signed by, I think, all of the Ryder Cup players.
Oh, I see. Oh, cool. Yeah.
They did do it once.
But that was that was only a flag once. See, I mean, if it was like just a picture, so you had something. See, I'm also looking. You need something on the web to sell. Most people are buying stuff on the web, so I could help. Now, there's one other thing I want to make sure you know. Google will give you $10,000 a month to advertise for free.
Yes, we're in the process of applying.
Oh, okay. Well, that's terrific. I mean, that's. I mean, I think that. So now it's trying to think of something that is
just not traditional ways, or the crowdfunding, or, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's. I mean, if you had something to sell versus crowdfunding's a one shot, and that may be not bad to do for a, you know, some kind of event. You wanted to have something special, you know, to do it that way. But how do you get sustainable, you know, and what would be what do you have to offer sustainable that would be? How many people are in it? How many warriors?
Well, generally about 100 people in the Bellware program. Andrews, we just started, so it may be only about 25. But throughout the years that they've done it, even before the foundation was created to support this program, it's been more than 1,000. I see.
Wow, very good. Now also in Richmond, there's an office that's part of the governor's office that will help you find money. There's I'll send you that link. I'm going to give you my email. They're just set up to help nonprofits get money, because see, if you find money and you're in Virginia, that means you bring money to Virginia. so they're doing everything. So as a non-profit, that's right. Most nonprofits, then how do you get training? How do you get you know, that to me, that's sort of block grant money that's set aside to handle all kind of problems in the neighborhood, you know, whatever it is. And they would know where relative block grant money goes, you know, for where you are and the kind of facility you're trying to support. But to me, it seems for something long term, that what could you have that can be sustainable? God, what can you sell? What can you, God, anything come to mind? What is there for other people, like, what is golf? What's something related? See, I was in the military. I learned how to play golf. I was stationed in Scotland, and we belonged to the courses, because visiting NATO officers, there were still laws on the books that we could belong to all these famous golf courses for free. Yeah. And I was actually a courier there, so I wasn't doing a whole lot besides playing golf. But what can like a phone, but something sustainable. Oh, they're gonna, we're close to it. Well, let me pick my brain. Is there a food item? I mean, is there golf cookies, golf ball cookies or something? I mean, that you could be producing something and selling it as a revenue generator all the time, 24/7, on a website. So you use the Google money to send that, and really promoting something to sale is different than begging, and that you could maybe build this up. Are you still there?
I'm here, and I'm thinking, and that's something that I will definitely share with the president, and we'll brainstorm. And if you think of anything,
what would be? I mean, just think if you had golf gloves. You went to Japan not Japan, China. On Alibaba and found golf gloves for $1 a piece. And you sold golf clubs with your logo or Wounded Warrior golf clubs. Not clubs, gloves.
Gloves.
Yeah, a glove, or you had embossed golf balls, that people can, and you live on the margin, that you have golf supplies from Wounded Warrior. So if I'm going to buy golf balls, why don't I buy them from you and help you guys? See?
Okay. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, so you have a golf supplies. Everybody spends a lot of money, doing that. And then as gifts and things like that. So you have something, revenue all the time. You could sell it all the time.
Yeah, that's like you say, use capitalism to
use right, exactly, right. But and not like Girl Scout cookies where they only make 10%. You can make 80%.
Yeah. Well, this is great information, and as a veteran, I want to thank you for your service. I appreciate for this free time.
Your session has ended. Please take a moment to rate this session.